Good morning. Individual goal for me this season is be the best player that I could be for this team to help win us a championship. I think every season that I go into, obviously there's things that I in the summer work on my game, but for this group and this team that we have is um, to help us be the best team, to help us be able to grow into a team that can win a championship. And for me, that's my biggest individual goal. Um, and that's going to take a whole bunch of hard work to do, but that's where my mindset is, and that's where, that's why I'm just so excited for this upcoming season to do that.
Hey, Tobias.
Hello, how you doing?
Serena, NBC Sports Philadelphia. Hey, we were talking to Brett the other day, and he made mention a couple of times just about how you've come to him and said, Coach, like, I am going to be better defensively.
Yeah.
Has that been your main focus this summer? And can you give us some things that you've really been working on?
Yeah, it's been a huge emphasis for me this summer is lateral quickness, being able to stay lower longer. And I've been back here for about 3 weeks now, and through the pickups and the 5-on-5 we've been playing, it's been a higher level for me, and a lot of the coaches have been able to see that, and it's been something that's been motivating me. As a player, I want to be a better two-way player for myself, for the team, and for us as a group. So that's something I definitely took a lot of time in the summer to enhance my game on, and it's something that's going to open up a lot of doors for our group as a collective unit, and for myself also, just taking that added level, being able to be considered a two-way guy.
Hey, Tobias, so when you resigned, were you given a pretty clear picture on your role offensively? Are you going to do more pick and roll initiation like you had been doing prior to the trade? What's that look like?
Yeah, if you look at the dynamic of our group, with our size, with our ability to be able to post up, with the versatility that we have, and the ability also to just be able to create different mismatches, I think it's going to be a combination of a whole lot of things. I look at, when I resigned, it's kind of speaking with Coach and seeing where he wanted to place me. Definitely to get me in some more pick and rolls that I'm used to. But also, I think the biggest key for us this year is just going to be being able to play off one another in the ball movement. That's what we've been in these prior weeks, been just establishing as a collective group of how we want the ball to fly around the court and how we want to just be able to play off one another in a way where we're not necessarily calling out a player's number, where we're really just out there flowing, and whatever that entails. I mean, there's obviously going to be a high dosage of three-pointers in transition, especially with the team that we have defensively. Being able to get stops and get out is going to be a huge key for us.
Tobias, Michael Lee with The Athletic. How long did that Game 7 loss linger? And just overall, what did you take away from that playoff experience, that whole run?
Well, it lingered for a long time. I mean, probably up until we get ready to go tomorrow. And it's a tough loss. But it's something that I think if you can't see it because you guys aren't around the players that have been here every single day, but you can feel that sense of urgency and that hunger within our group of guys that were here last year to really get better. Just our dialogue of talk on how our communication. I've been able to sit down and speak with Joe, speak with Ben, speak with Mike, and guys that have been here, and Al, and just really establish that as a collective group. We have to have this transparency and this dialogue of communication where we don't let anything affect what's going on in our group and what's going on for our goal. So, whether that's grabbing us as a group together. Let's go out to eat dinner. Let's go out to hang out at a game or something. But all those things is going to create this bond for this group that's going to be unbreakable. And we have the personalities and the personnel to do it. So we've kind of let that loss sting, but it's been a motivating factor for everybody that's been in that locker room and the new guys too.
Tobias, have you guys, the five of you projected starters, have you spent any time on the court yet together? And if so, what's that been like? If not, who have you been playing with, and what's the dynamic been like?
Yeah, we've been spending some time together on the floor. Not necessarily all of us at the same time to play with each other, but in different spurts, different guys have gotten to play with each other, and it's just been good because you see that everybody's open to feedback and open to criticism and just understanding each other's personalities, but also understanding each other's games. I mean, if you look at our group last year, we came together, but not really with a true understanding of how each other plays. So that was a thing in these last 3 weeks that we really wanted to kind of expedite and kind of just learn each other's similarities and how we play on and operate on the basketball court in a different way. So we've been able to do that, and that's been extremely positive. Yeah, the potential is amazing. I mean, and not even necessarily on the basketball floor, but as a team off the floor. I feel like this is going to be a really good team. Well, I know it's going to be a really good team that's going to get along with each other, and it's going to be open to helping each other because we all have one solid goal, and that's a goal that we have as a collective group, and that's a goal that we're going to strive and then push each other for every single day.
Tobias, you mentioned obviously that you were working on defense over the summer and lateral quickness. With obviously a guy like Joel, a guy like Ben, and then the addition of Al and Josh, who are obviously two good defensive players. What do you think the defensive potential of this team is? Like, how good can you guys really be defensively if you reach that potential?
Yeah, I think we're going to be an amazing group defensively. I think once we're all locked in and we understand that that's going to be the key factor for us to reach our real goal, I think that's going to be the thing that's going to separate us throughout other teams in the league. But we have the size, we have the versatility. Obviously, teams would try to play different ways, but the beauty of this group is like, another team could look to go small versus us, but we also have the bigs that can put the ball in the basket too. So this is going to be a really great group.
Tobias, hey, Quinn Davis, Basketball Insiders. I noticed you spent some time in the summer with Ben working in the gym together. What have you seen from his confidence, and what kind of things did you guys kind of focus on this summer?
Yeah, he's I went out to LA, was able to work out with him. He's a gym rat. I mean, he was in the gym all summer up until now. I came out with the article that said he just found like a love for the game, and as a young player, that's a really promising thing to say. But it's also, for him, it's something that he really believes in. He's been working on his jumper, and more times not really to like, hey, let's work on this and that, but it's just to really have that type of FaceTime where we're in the same spot, in the same area. We're able to, I could pick his brain on certain things that he sees on the floor, or how can I help you be a better player, and vice versa. So I've seen a lot of growth in him, not only on the basketball floor, but off the floor too. His maturity and just where his mindset is on this upcoming year, and those are positive things.
Back here, Tobias, did you have any second thoughts on withdrawing from Team USA, and do you feel like that decision will affect the chances of you possibly being invited to play again in the future?
Yeah, I didn't have any second thoughts. When I finished the season last year, I had to get my body healthy throughout the summer to get me into this position where I'm at now. Obviously, I wanted to be out there playing, especially watching. You want to be, and to see the team lose and whatnot, you wanted to be a part, to be a help to that team. but I'll play this season out and play my best basketball. And if the opportunity comes, I'll be ecstatic to play. A lot of guys have been submitting themselves into play and whatnot. So if the opportunity presents itself, then I'll go from there.
Tobias, Mark Narducci, the Philadelphia Inquirer. Do you have a preference playing the 3 or the 4, and how much of a difference is that for you?
I really don't have a preference. When I first came in the league, it was, you're not a 3, you're not a 4. You know what I mean? And now it's, well, which one do you want to pick? So for me, it's been kind of, they're similar. They're obviously different defensively. That would be the only thing. But offensively, when I was playing last year with the Clippers, I was mainly at 3. I came here, I played 4. So I think, going in this year, I'll split at both, but probably majority be at the 3.
Tobias, Vince Goodwill, Yahoo Sports. You guys last year had a number of guys who were in contract situations. Nobody knew what their future was, the uncertainty of it. Mm-hmm. This year, it seems like all 5 main guys are locked up. Does that give you a sort of sense of, like, stability? Is that something that, helps that you're not playing with those type of things in your mind as a unit?
A little bit. I mean, stability comes with winning, though. So if you win, then I think that's when the stability will be, like, locked in, official. So I think for the group, we know the personnel. We know who we're going to be seeing in the locker room every single day, especially for this group and the expectations and the personalities that we have. I think we're all embracing that, and we're all, like, looking at that as, okay, this is what it is. Let's go get this thing done. And so I do think, being able to sign a 5-year Ben extension, Al, and the pieces that we have coming off the bench, I think it does give us a little sense of, all right, like, let's go into this training camp tomorrow. Let's push ourselves, and let's really be the best that we can be. And, not for nothing, but take this thing day by day. We can't really look too far along the lines. Let's take it day by day, and let's progress on the daily.
Tobias, Anthony Gilbert, NBA.com. My question is, can you talk about what you bring to the table, specifically your skill set, and how that relates to this team's need for consistent knockdown shooting?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think what I try to bring to the table is a even keel balance of, especially this year, somebody that's looked at as a leader on this team to rally us up, keep us positive each and every day. And on the court, too, is, offensive, a scorer. I'm a scorer. I've been a scorer my whole career. But somebody that plays the right way, knows how to make the right reads, and knows how to play his part in this team. So, obviously I space the floor, I shoot the ball, and you can put me in different slots and different positions to be effective. But overall, I'm going to just be this guy to help us win every single night and do whatever I can to push the team. I worked really hard this summer on my defense to improve that, to make that a focal point to my game as a whole. And you'll see that this year, and that'll bring, I think, a lot of success to this team.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For highlights and analysis, check out the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, check out ESPN+.